So we're here to solve this Tapa by Cappleman-Lynes called Seeing Double. It's got a really elegant visual theme with all these duplicated clues, and it's a great first contribution from Sam to the site, so we're excited to have it. I'm going to start this solve by just going to the biggest numbers, which are always where my eye is drawn. 2 5s that are adjacent actually mark off just 7 cells that can be used, and those 7 cells always take these on the extremes. The groups of 4 will always have to take these as the extremes to make sure the group that's 4 large is used. And that even applies to like these 1-4 places. So there will be a group of 4 around a 1-4 clue, and it has 4 options, but those options always take these spots. Now looking at how some of our shaded cells interact, this 4 can't take some of the cells to the right because of the 5 it's already using it. So these are marked off for this clue, which means these have to come in for this clue. Once this cell is shaded, it sees this big 4, which will complete that space. Similar thing can happen over here. Like this 4 sees these 2 cells, so it can't see this cell, which means this other clue that it's part of its doubled partner comes to these. This 4 connects to this 4, marks all these off. When we put in this stuff between the 5 and the 2, 3, we got this started, but note this 2, 3 touches this cell, so this only is seeing 1 clue right now, so it has to come in. That completes the double for this 2, 3. We have to get a 2 somewhere around this clue, which will start here, and notice that this clue above now forces it to shade that cell, so this comes in. These have to stay connected, and so while we don't yet know where the last Tapa shading up top is, it's going to have to come through this channel on the right to get anything to work. So we'll get some of these things marked. Notice that this is now part of the 4 group, but this 4 group can't come all the way down here because it won't work with the clue below. So while we can take this cell, we always take this cell. It's part of that 4 group. That means that also the 4 group from down below can take one of these, but not both of these sort of coming up here. So this always takes this cell. So we're getting some intuition about these groups. One thing it though shows is that we're not connecting through this channel, or this channel. So we have a connectivity issue in the grid right now we want to think about. We also can't come through this channel. So the only way to really stay connected is going to probably involve coming through this path and only this path. And that's from also recognizing that even around here, we've got some spaces we're going to come through. But again, where we can't in general come up here, 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 or here, the only thing that connects back through the center is this path. So this is the start of some stuff we're going to need to shade, but it marks off this as a singleton, marks in this, marks in this. We'll never reach the cell for the 1, 3, so we can now complete these for the 1, 4. This gets shaded, and now we've completed the 1, 3, so this has to come across. This Tapa has to connect with the rest as well, so we've got to come through this channel. That means this is the 4, this is the 4. These now both see a 4, 1. This comes in. Marking this off will complete the 5s fully. That also will take this 1, 1, 2 clue and make it pretty easily marked in this way. This comes over to fill this in. These are all done. This comes in and we complete the grid. So really good challenge, visually elegant at the start, but did involve taking these larger clues, marking in some shaded spaces, see how the clues interact. We eventually got some pinning on these 6th and 7th rows, which forced us to take this channel. So this key connectivity constraint made this a good Wednesday difficulty puzzle. Hopefully you got some intuition from how I solved the video of how to approach Tapa in the future, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the Tapa puzzles this week. We'll see you again soon.